What's up, guys? Today we're going to be talking about Samsung desktop support. I've been getting a ton of questions about this for a pretty long time, and I want to go ahead and set up because I always talk about Samsung desktop support, but I've never showed you guys like what it can actually do, and the whole concept of what you can kind of use it for. So basically, you can turn your portable monitor or like wireless TV into like a kind of like mini PC basically. I think it's a cooler concept with like a portable monitor. So I have a KYY monitor here, and this one is pretty cool because it plugs, if I plug my S26 Ultra into the monitor, it actually will power it with this cable. So it's going to use the phone's power here. I really like this method here, and a Samsung desktop is very cool. So there's two ways you can do it. You could do it like this, or you could do it wirelessly, which most people do. You know, they beam it to the TV. So if you go to Samsung desktop support in the settings here, like I said, it'll search for it wirelessly. So if I disconnect this, go back to DeX, and you'll see it try to pull up my TV. So connect wirelessly. It'll try to pull up my TV. You guys can see, and it'll connect to it that way. Now, what is cool about Samsung desktop support? So this is a pretty cool thing. You can turn this into, I think, essentially like a mini desktop, and not even a mini desktop. You can put this to a big monitor. I just have this here for, just for size purposes. It's easier to film, but you can really like turn this into a computer here. So I like to use the phone as a trackpad. So as you guys can see here is Samsung desktop support. This is what it looks like. So as you guys can see, you got your basic functions, recent, home, back, and then you have your search right here. And then you also have your full app drawer. To scroll, you do the two-finger method. So it's very natural, and it feels very smooth. It's not glitchy or anything like that. And over here, you have it just like on a Windows or Mac PC. You can mess with the brightness, and you have a bunch of sound settings. I have the sound coming out of this monitor, but you can also have it come out the phone. This is a screenshot tool, and yeah, your date and time. So it's really set up like a, like a regular computer essentially. So I think it's pretty cool. And if you're wondering how you would click, you would just click on stuff like regular, right? You can also do multitask, or not multitasking, but you can do multitasking, but you can do split screen. All right, so here is something that is pretty cool. I can snap left if I want to like do a kind of multitasking thing here. So I just come over here, and then I'll snap right. Then you can set it up like that. Again, scrolling, everything feels very natural. The cool thing about this is, I know like some people might think, oh, it's just blown up, just a blown up phone, but it's not. So you guys can see it's pulling up the desktop pages as well, which is pretty important, because if you need to access, a desktop version of a page, right, then you can just blow this up on Samsung desktop support. It's just much better. You guys know what I'm talking about when you want to access a desktop page, and it's just not working right on the phone, or it's just kind of hard to navigate. This is much easier, right? So like I said, everything is pretty smooth, but it doesn't stop there. You can turn this into like a real kind of gaming rig thing. A lot of people do like emulation and stuff like that. I have, for example, I'll show you guys. All right, so I have a PS4 controller here. I'll turn it on, and I have GTA San Andreas here. This one is compatible with the controller, so this one, like, it just automatically worked. So this one from the Play Store. So you can connect a controller, you can connect a wireless keyboard, a wireless mouse. You can connect it to at the same time. So you can connect a wireless mouse and keyboard. You guys can see I'm able to play games like an actual computer or a console. So it's pretty cool. So the question is there a lot of latency? With the games I play, no. Like Call of Duty, if it's from the Play Store, you won't have any problems. If you're like doing emulation, I think the S26 Ultra can handle most games with emulation, but again, it depends, right? So here's another example, guys. another game that you can play, like a console essentially. I think this is, I can't remember the name of it, Wave something. But yeah, the S26 Ultra is running this extremely like smoothly. It will get a little bit warm on DeX, but I've never had it like any real actual issues with it. So yeah, so I think you can play games on here and have a pretty good time if you need a. And again, this is kind of ideal for if you are like traveling and stuff like that. Then you can kind of bring your portable monitor, and it's not just that. Gaming and stuff like that. If you are someone who maybe needs to get a little bit of video editing done, I know like the video editing thing is like it's still going to use like of course like the mobile app, so you're kind of limited. So if you come in here and CapCut, I think like the whole thing is that it's just it's bigger, right? So you can come in here and edit and kind of see everything a bit better. Which is cool. So show you guys. So it can do all of this. It can edit and everything. And it's not slow. That's like the main thing I've been trying to like really pay attention to, is making sure it's not slow, the experience is smooth. And it is. It's very smooth. Unfortunately this light, let me see if I turn this one off. Okay, maybe you guys should be able to see that a little bit better. Okay, but you guys can see it's pretty smooth. So I want to get that point across, because I know a lot of people are like, oh, is it laggy or whatever? No, it's very smooth. You guys can see. So I would say Samsung desktop support is excellent. If you want to edit, you need to browse like the internet desktop pages, on a big screen or whatever. It's very, very good. So I'm always impressed every time I come in here with Samsung desktop support. They've been improving it. Like I said, if you need to go through files, do file transfers and all of that, it's really genuinely like a regular computer. So very impressive. Do you guys use Samsung desktop support? Be sure to let me know, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.